afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are and what time of day it is when you watch this video. My name is Z, and welcome back to my gaming corner. In this, our 10th episode of The Wind Waker, we have received the bombs from the pirates, and we have found out that Jabun is actually in a cave on the isle where we were born, on Outset. So if we look at our map, we're up here on Windfall Island. Outset is way down there. And it's going to be quite the journey. We have to go southwest, and we might as well get started, right? So let's get our Wind Waker baton on the bars and set the wind to be southwest. And let's make our way now back to Outset Island. Well done. Our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. You must meet with Jabun and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, Link. Yeah, let's go to Outset right now. So, sails up, and we're off. How bad is my trajectory? Yeah, we need to turn to the left a bit. How's that? Oh, much better. Much better. Okay. Yeah, this part of the game is called The Great Sea is Cursed, and the music is kind of odd. So, what we can do on the way to Outset is if we come across any islands that we don't have a map for, we can stop and get a map for those islands, so it's less for us to do later on down the road. Because after we take care of the Forsaken Fortress event, and the world opens up to us, and we have to power up before we go and start tackling the rest of the story, exploring the entirety of the Great Sea, getting all the pieces of heart, we're going to have to do that. And if we get a head start on exploring some of these places now, all the better. Okay, so what are we coming up on? We're actually in a sector right now with an island and a giant tornado. See, there is the Cyclos god of water, or of air, that is causing problems. And there's the fish over there. Let's see if we can get to him. Means I'm gonna need some bait on my bars. Okay, there we go. Hoy, small fry. Yeah, I heard you. Take you want a chart and information about this island? Then start by opening up your sea chart. And here's Northern Triangle Isle. Let me tell you something, small fry. The school on that Windfall Island has one gorgeous teacher. But the thing is, the gang of 4 little hoodlums is always causing trouble for her. Those little delinquents like to cause all sorts of trouble. They go climbing trees and hiding behind buildings instead of going to school. What a bunch of savages. Somebody's got to scold them, those scoundrels, and set them straight in the stake for that poor teacher. You hear me, Fry? And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know? And with that, I'm off. Anyway, back to our mission. Oh, okay. So back to southwest. And let's deploy our sail. And be gone. Yep, perfect. Oh, whoops. No, sail. There we go. See, and we're now moving into a sector that I believe is that reef over there. I think that's 6-Eye Reef, but we'll get that when we visit our Triangle Island, because we have to travel right through that sector. Are we? We need to turn to the right just a little bit. And then we should be heading right for Outset. And those islands that you see in the top left of the screen right below my magic meter, we'll visit all of those islands. We're going to visit every island in this great sea in all 49 squares. But that island right there that's coming up on the horizon right in front of us, that is Outset Island. There we go. Oh, and see, and there is the wind god that is mad that his shrine got ruined. The first thing we're going to do after the second Fortress event is we're going to take care of him. We're just going to avoid that cyclone for now, but later on, after the second Fortress event, we're going to take care of him as our first order of business. But that is several episodes down the road. Right now, I'm just making a beeline for Outset Island, which is right there. Finally going home, right? Now, there is one thing I would like to do before we go after Jabun. I want to upgrade my ruby count at the Great Ferry inside the Outset Woods. We're going to do that first, and then we'll go and get Jabun. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been back to Outset, that's for sure. Have you noticed, Link? Morning has not broken since we arrived at the Great Fish Isle. The land that was so ravaged by monsters, it is as if time itself is frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Valoo spoke of. Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again after such a long time away. We can speak with Jabun after you do. Okay. So, remember that ferry we got? If we go talk to our grandmother and give the ferry to her, then we can unlock... Wait, why would there be monsters around? Oh, there's shoes on Outset now. What the crap? Well, if I get my boomerang out, then I can take these out even when they're in that form. Choose on Outset. Oh, geez. Wow. Let's go visit our grandmother, shall we? And we're going to give her the ferry, and she's going to make us elixir soup. So we're going to put this on our bars. Link, Arrow, don't go, don't leave, don't leave your poor old grandma, all alone. Link, is that you? Grandma's always happy to see your bright, shining face. Link, my dear sweet Link, you're safe. That's wonderful, just wonderful. Did you do all this? Did you heal me? Oh, you're such a sweet child. Oh, that's right. You and your sister Arrow are trying so hard to be strong, and I've just been sitting here, moaning and worrying. I'm your grandmother. I'm the one who should be taking care of you. I'm so sorry, Link. I haven't even considered what you must be going through. I'm a terrible grandma. Link, this is all I have to give you right now. You can keep it in your empty bottle. You got elixir soup. This healthy soup your grandmother makes replenishes all of your life, energy, and magic power. Your attack power also doubles until the first time you take damage. Now that is one hearty soup. And your kind old grandmother filled your bottle so full that there's 2 helpings inside. Isn't she the sweetest? You and your sister love this soup, don't you? If you run out, I can make it for you anytime you like. Grandma's going to try and be strong, so you can try to be strong too. But don't do anything reckless, alright? Okay, Grandma. My dear sweet Link, if you run out of Grandma's homemade soup, then you just come see me. I can make it for you whenever you like. Now, you can only carry 1 bottle full of elixir soup. You can't ever carry more than that. And we're gonna need our bombs. Because we need to... Remember that big rock in episode 2? Was it episode 2? Yeah, episode 2. When we went into the forest of Outset. And there was this big, ginormous rock. And we said, well, I'll come back later when we have the ability to blow it up. Well, we have that ability now, so let's go blow up that rock. And let's visit the Great Ferry. And if you remember what the sign said, is that great fortune comes with this ferry. That's why it's now called the Ferry of Great Fortune. Alright, more jelly for us. Yay. Okay, we're going to go back up to the forest, but this time the suspension bridge is out, and so we're going to have to fly over to the forest. Well, lucky for us, we have an ability to fly. I'll take a couple hearts, why not? There's just monsters galore on this island, isn't there? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm failing miserably at fighting, apparently. Okay, so yeah, if you look, there is no more bridge. So what we need to do is we need to go up to a higher ledge, jump off, and fly over. There's also 10 rupees over there. Well, once we get our rupee bag upgrade, we can go get those 10 rupees, because then we'll have space for it. Oh, right. We want to be... I do believe it needs to be this rock. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to change the direction of the wind. Hello, there we go. And I need it to blow west. Okay, we're going to position ourselves, we're going to jump off, and use our Deku Leaf to fly over to the other side of that. I hope we can make it. I hope we were high enough. Oh, just barely. Just barely. Wonderful. Alright, here we are back. What is... Oh, that's just a rock, okay. Apparently there's some enemies around here. Where? I can hear them. Oh, there they are. They're... Oh, there's moth enemies in the forest. Okay, let's get on this stump and then jump over to this ledge. And here is the Great Fairy Fountain. So let's pull out our bombs and blow it up. Okay, we're going to take a heart, and then we're going to put a bottle on our bars so we can capture a fairy when we're down there. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. You can now carry more rupees. You can hold up to 1,000 rupees. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed. Oh look, fairies. You caught a fairy in your bottle. Yay. Wonderful. Now, the other thing that we can do right now is we can take a picture of these fairies and actually get that for our figurine. Whoa. I hate this camera sometimes. Yeah, hopefully that'll be good enough for the figurine. Okay, now that we've done that, let's make our way back to where Jabun is and see if we can't free him. Oh, look at this. We need to get our grappling hook out and steal some skull necklaces. Oh, come on. I guess we have to let go. I hate his long weapon. Got one. Let's get the other one now. Well, that was fun. Look, we can pick up rupees now. All right. Let's see, how do we get up there? We jump up here. Where's the exit? Right over there. Let's go. Okay, now probably the best place to fly would be over here somewhere. And it looks like we have a letter down there we have to read. But look, we can now get the 5 rupees that were on this stall we couldn't get before. How cool is that? Yay! Alright, let's go read what's in the mailbox, shall we? Good evening. Letters for Link. We have one letter. Here is your letter. I'm sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw the letter away without a second thought. But this is your big chance. Do you have need of an empty bottle, a piece of heart, or a treasure chart? We have them at special bargain prices, but we have only one of each. If you're interested, go to the shop ship near Rockspire Island. First come, first serve. I can't wait to serve you. To those who took the time to read this letter, please accept my humble thanks. Assistant Manager, Rockspire Shopship. And we get 1 whole rupee. Yay, 1 rupee. Okay, so if we look at Beetle's chart. No. Oh my gosh. Why are... Okay, there we go. We go to Beetle's shop. You see that helmeted figure right there on the left side, right up there, the one with the helmet? That is Rockspire Island, and that's where we can get our piece of heart, our empty bottle, and a treasure chart. And they're horribly expensive. That's why we got the rupee upgrade. Now, if we go to the sector that's on the top row, third from the left, we can actually upgrade our rupees to 5,000 rupees. And then we have to go dig up all the treasures and get a whole bunch of rupees. But yeah, we'll go buy a piece of heart. We'll go buy an empty bottle. We'll go get another treasure chart. But for now, let's go to the back of Outset and see if we can't find the cave where Jabun is. And we are definitely going to need bombs for this. What's that? Are you ready? If that is the case, then we must search for the cave around the backside of Outset, where Jabun is said to hide. Okay, let's go. Okay, so what we have to do, I'm going to come to a complete stop. You'll see there's a whirlpool right there, and the door we have to blast open is that door right there that's all cracked up. But we have to do it while swirling around in the whirlpool, and we only get to have like 5 revolutions before we sink. So we have one chance to do this. You ready? Let's go. I'm going to enter from this top part so we can... Okay. So I need to be really facing on this side because we're going to be facing the tower at that side. And we have to blow the door up from the top to the bottom. Perfect, there's the top part done. And we blow up the next top section, which is that section right there. We'll blow that up a couple times. There we go, one more time should do it. Can we shoot that far? Oh, almost. I think from way back here we can't shoot that far. Yeah, nope, we gotta get closer. So here's our second revolution. There we go, now that part's busted open. We just have to blow up the last part, which is that part right there. There we go. That's how easy it is. Yay. Now I wish we could get a picture of him, but we can't pull out our pictograph inside. So we have to wait to get a legendary pictograph from Lenzo to get the figurine of Jabun. But here is the water spirit, Jabun. He bears a striking resemblance to Jabu Jabu from Ocarina of Time. And in our second quest, we'd be able to understand that, but right now we don't. Well met indeed, Jabun. I am pleased to see that you are safe. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one, and yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. I do. It is the only way. You got Nehru's Pearl. The water spirit Jabun was kind enough to give you this jewel, a treasure of one of the goddesses. So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. I believe I have. So yeah, we can't get a picture of Jabun until we get the legendary pictograph from Lenzo. Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jabun gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all of the pearls. Are you ready, Link? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on Outset right now, so that you shall not have any regrets later. Okay, so We're told by our ship that we should settle anything on Outset right now, meaning we should go visit the Fairy Fountain, get our rupee upgrade. There's really not much else to do on Outset Island until we have other stuff, which we can't access until after the second Forsaken Fortress encounter. So what we need to do now is if we open up our sea chart, you'll see that there are 3 places where we need to put our pearls. Southern Triangle Island, Northern Triangle Island, and Eastern Triangle Island. And then, as the ship said, our path to the proving ground where our courage would be tested would finally be made apparent. But that is going to be our next episode in episode 11. So if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, rate me a like, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you always know when new content comes out. Also, please tell your friends about me so they can come and they can enjoy these videos and enjoy the adventures just as much as you do. Finally, and most importantly of all, please remember this. The Legend of Zelda is just a game. And games are meant to be fun, and you're supposed to have fun while playing them. So if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Meet me back here next time when we go and place the pearls at each of those 3 locations and then find out what's going to happen when we do that. I look forward to bringing you that adventure, and I hope you will join me next time. But until then, I'm Z, signing off.